look balanced and eager to perform.
Well, the captain has been very smart with his bowling changes. Hits but lands in the home as and deserved a wicket there. Oh, that's lovely timing. The ball racing to the boundary. That ball deserved the boundary.
Beautiful placement. He knows exactly where the fielders are. Tell you what, the slow ball won't be a bad option on this pitch. Good shot by the batsman. Can they steal a second here? Poor running between the wickets, really poor. Shot, lovely shot, right from the middle of the bat. Tremendous hit this. That's a crowd catcher. That's a six. Pace bowler into the attack. Poor running between the wickets, really poor. Shot, that's an excellent cricket shot. Good stop, takes shot to boundary. Poor running between the wickets, really poor. Oh, that was the out. The umpire thinks otherwise. The ball likes that umpire goes upstairs.
Checking for a no ball. Fair delivery. No problem. Reaching outside. Impact outside.
But the umpire says no. Push in the gap. Batsman will look to get some valuable runs here. Oh, that's a very confident shout. But the umpire says no. And he decides not to take the review. Spinner brought into the attack. Good shot for a single. I tell you what, he uses the crease well to play the spinners. Turned away for a single. Very good running between the wickets. Squeeze single there, good running. Good shot. Nicely placed in the gap. The batsman should be looking for two here. Looks like he enjoys space on the ball. Looks more confident when there's space on the ball. That struck beautifully. Terrific shot that. That was a good ball and equally well played by the batsman. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. Good shot for a single. Oh, that's skewed away from the edge of the bat for four. That's a good 50. It will be appreciated by the crowd. He's growing in stature as well in this innings. Excellent dive. Superb reflexes. That could well be the catch of the match. fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. A long walk back to the pavilion, doesn't look happy at all. This could well be the catch of the match. Fabulous diving catch. Superb delivery, can't do much with that. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Oh, he's thrown it wide. Poor running between the wickets, really poor. Four runs, plays into the gap fabulously. Wonderful 50 and the crowd applauds. That ball deserved a boundary. Big appeal, that looks very close. But the umpire says no. The bowler likes that umpire goes upstairs.
Checking for a no ball. Fair delivery. No problem. Reaching outside. Impact outside. Not hitting.
But the umpire says no. Good shot for a single. I tell you what, he uses the crease well to play the spinners. Carved away through the gap for four. That is smart batting. That ball deserved a boundary. That's a six. The power is extraordinary. No chance for any fielder to cut that off. Poor running between the wickets, really poor. Good shot for a single. Bowlers can actually get extra bounds by bowling cutters on this pitch. Turned away for a single. That's a good throw, straight into his hands. Very good running between the wickets. Should be taken, and it's taken. And there comes the famous salute. Wonderful to watch. Batsman takes the long walk back to the pavilion. They wanted to hit that ball up and over. Good shot, but cannot get it past the fielder. Good shot for a single. Easy enough for the batsman to play for a single or a two if they run well. That's a quick throw right on top of the stumps. There's a little bit of the surface for the bowlers. They're also good for batting. Well placed into the gap, possible too. was a poor throw. Needs to be a lot more accurate. Bang! That's powerfully struck by the batsman for a maximum. Just hit that exactly where he wanted to. Played away towards the fielder, no run. Cracking delivery, almost unplayable. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Good shot for a single. Good backing up by the fielder. Shows how involved he is in the game. Turned away for a single. Very good running between the wickets. Oh, that's a beautiful delivery. The bowler really unlucky to not get an edge on that one. Batsman losing his concentration there. Hammered away for four. Good placement. That's going to be for all right. Sweet timing. Slips in place. Good fielding, saving crucial runs for his team. That was outstanding fielding. Oh, that's edged and four. Not much that he can do about that one. shot by the batsman. Can they steal a second here? Poor running between the wickets, really poor. Good pickup shot this. Has that gone for a six? Yes, it has. I tell you what, that shot looks even better in replay. Lovely timing. But it seems like the bowler prefers the ball from this end. Poor running between the wickets, really poor. Oh, that's good. Not good if you're a batsman. Well, that is glorious. Absolutely glorious. Perfect timing. Good effort by the fielder. Good shot for a single. Lucky not to have conceded more runs. Turned away for a single. Tell you what, the slow ball won't be a bad option on this pitch. Oh, that's found the edge of the bat. Good delivery. Very lucky to get away with that one. That's skillful bowling. Spin back. I think that's a good move. Batsman losing his concentration there. That's a six. The power is extraordinary. Shouts of catch it, but nobody will. That's 6 runs. These two gentlemen have played really well and have been finding the gaps at will. Important partnership this. Wow, he's picked the bones of that one. I know he's a fierce competitor and doesn't shy away from a challenge, but that is just crossing the line, I think. That's a six. The power is extraordinary. And that's a very well played 50, a solid innings. Very lucky to get away with that one. That's skillful bowling. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Well, the captain has been very smart with the bowling changes. Welcome back. We are back live.
Away.
Good shot for a single. Good pick-up shot this. Has that gone for a six? Yes, it has. Lovely timing. Ball hitting the sweet spot. That's hit hard. That's hit for six. That's a great shot. Hammered away for four. Good placement. Picked and deposited out of the park for his six. That's a clean strike. Fantastic batting that. Great execution. Now that's a beautiful delivery. The bowler really unlucky to not get an edge on that one.
Kaya deh. Maybe din sa mga panukot. Ano ba? Ay na,
I tell you what, that previous delivery might be playing in the batsman's head. What a piece of a delivery. That could have tumbled most batsmen in the world. And there comes the celebration. The crowd loves it. stumps castle in that way. Looks like he enjoys space on the ball. Looks more confident when there's space on the ball. Good shot by the batsman. And they steal a second here. Edged and gone for 4. Unlucky for the bowler. Well, the batsman sees that one early, gets into a great position, got it from the meat of the bat. No chance for any fielder to cut that off. That's a beauty. The batsman had to play at that one. I tell you what, that previous delivery might be playing in the batsman's head. That's gone high. Hasn't timed the ball at all, and the fielder will grab it. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Masterful batting. That's an amazing shot. Beautiful timing. Hammered away for 4. Good placement. Very well struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. Tremendous hit this. That's the crowd catcher. That's a 6. Cracking delivery, almost unplayable. Batsman losing his concentration there. is extraordinary. That's a magnificent hit for a six. He looks in good touch.
चला झोपा आता नाही तर बरं काय करतो बघतो काय सोबत
Well, the batsman sees that one early, gets into a great position, got it from the meat of the bat.
Good shot for a single. That was a poor throw. Needs to be a lot more accurate. Bowlers can actually get extra bounce by bowling cutters on this pitch. That's high in the air. That's a poor shot from the batsman. Must be kicking himself.
The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Looks frustrated as he takes a long walk back to the pavilion. It's in the gap. They will look for some extra runs here. That's an excellent throw. Easy enough for the batsman to play for a single or a two if they run well. Really poor. Turned away for a single. Spinner brought back from the other end. Oh, has he got him? The umpire thinks otherwise. Edge, but lands in a no man's land. He deserved a wicket there. I tell you what, he uses the crease well to play the spinners. Edge, but lands in a no man's land. He deserved a wicket there. Nice throw straight to the top of the stumps. Oh, he's launched that one. That's huge. Now that looks handsome. It certainly is a huge six. Slips in plays. Wow, that is extraordinary. That's a magnificent
hit for a six.
बनेंगे लाइए पाँच सौ रन बहुत हो जाएंगे इनसे इसको सॉल्व करना है
Batsman losing his concentration there. Beautiful placement. He knows exactly where the fielders are. That is glorious. Perfect timing and placement. There is a little bit of the surface for the bowlers. It's also good for batting. Very well struck. Nobody's going to get that unless in the crowd.
बिल्कुल मजा जैसे
Very lucky to get away with that one. That's skillful bowling. Batsman losing his concentration there. Bang! That's powerfully struck by the batsman for a maximum. High class, fabulous inning. It's an absolutely brilliant century there. Gorgeous shot, found the middle of the bat there. Shot, lovely shot, right from the middle of the bat. It's a good shot from the batsman. Wasn't the best ball though. Excellent batting by the duo. The captain needs to come up with a plan to break this partnership. Oh, that's found the edge of the bat. Good delivery. Good pickup shot this. Has that gone for a six? Yes, it has. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. Oh, that's cued away from the edge of the bat for four. Shot, that's an excellent cricket shot. He gets four for it. That ball deserved a boundary. Bowlers need to bowl tighter lines to him. They have to make sure it's not a daddy 100. Beautiful placement, he knows exactly where the fielders are.
लाइक करो, सब्सक्राइब कर दो भाई।
Very well struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. Edge, but lands in a no man's land. He deserved a wicket there. Very well played, just working on the field where the gaps are. Came around quickly to cover the throw. Shouts to catch it, but nobody will. That's 6 runs. That was a stunning shot. Wonderful start on the back. That's a 6.
स्कोर पे भी 50 हो गया भाई.
And that's a very well played 50, a solid innings. Beats the edge and the batsman's played all around that one. That was a moral victory for the bowler. That's a beautiful delivery. The bowler really unlucky to not get an edge on that one. Batsman losing his concentration there. Found the gap beautifully and that races away to the boundary again. Dazzling batting by this duo. The captain needs to come up with a plan to break this partnership.
अभी भी एक दिन का भी खेल खत्म होने का है इस मैच का. हम कोई डिक्लेयर कर सकते हैं मेरे पास.
Busts the drive, but he's not interested.
Shouts to catch it, but nobody will. That's 6 runs.
और की बॉल लाने निकल गई है नजर का.
That's a 6. The power is extraordinary.
शांति ठाकुर को सही करते और फिर बाद में भी क्लियर करोगे तो इसको भी देखो
Oh, that's found the edge of the bat. Good delivery. But it seems like the bowler prefers to bowl from this end. Beautiful bowling, hitting with the right legs. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Good shot for a single. Well bowled, past the edge of the bat. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Wow, that is extraordinary. That's a magnificent hit for a 6. That was a brilliant shot. Perfectly executed.
ओए ओए आला जाने आता. असा खराब होते अशी ओळली म्हणजे
almost hit this. That's a crowd catcher. That's a six.
Shouts of catch it, but nobody will. That's 6 runs. Good pickup shot this. Has that gone for a 6? Yes, it has. Oh, that's found the edge of the bat. Good delivery. Oh, that's a good throw. Straight into his hands. Oh, that's picked up. And straight into the crowd for a 6. Very well struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. Yet another landmark for the batsman. 150 runs. Superb innings. Well, the batsman sees that one early, gets into a great position, got it from the meat of the bat. Excellent batting by this duo. The captain needs to come up with a plan to break this partnership. Very well struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. Oh, that's a beautiful delivery. The bowler really unlucky to not get an edge on that one. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Tracking delivery, almost unplayable. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Oh, he's clocked that for a 6. That's a great hit. There he goes, fantastic 100. There's been an innings of exquisite timing and brilliant placement. Oh, that's picked up and straight into the crowd for a 6. spinner brought back from the other end. And there comes the declaration, captain calling his batsmen back. He feels they've got a good score on the board and would like to have a crack at them now.